Real solidarity with the persecuted church costs something. It means your preparation, your training, and your willingness to go is partly fueled by the reality that your brothers and sisters in other nations are paying with their lives for the same faith that you hold. And that should produce action and not just sympathy.
Samurai with that look in his eye, walking through a wasteland, sword swinging peaceful at his side after bringing the type of...
Everything you're building, the strength, the discipline, the mental toughness, it was never just for you. It was always for someone else. Someone in a place you've never been, facing pressure you can't possibly comprehend, who needs you to show up capable and ready. Your training has a global address. This is Martial Matters, preparedness in mind, body, and spirit for hard days ahead. Today we talk about why the work you do here matters there. Because we are one body. The church is not a local institution. It is a global organism. When Christians in comfortable nations go soft, it sends a signal to persecutors that Christians will not stand for their convictions. It tells persecuted believers that nobody is coming. We cannot afford that message. When a church here is trained, prepared, and standing firm, it sends the opposite signal. We have not been abandoned. We are not alone. Our brothers in free nations are not asleep. Adaptive training for field deployment means your body is ready for the conditions of hard places, not the conditions of a comfortable gym. Long international travel, carrying your own gear, staying alert in a high-stress environment for extended periods of time, responding physically if a situation escalates with no warm-up. It means your first aid is real. Your situational awareness is trained. You have practiced making decisions under physical and mental stress. None of this requires elite military training. It requires a man who has taken his preparation seriously enough to show up capable. That man is an asset to any environment. That man gets invited back. That man gets sponsored for the next trip. Real solidarity with the persecuted church costs something. It means your preparation, your training, and your willingness to go is partly fueled by the reality that your brothers and sisters in other nations are paying with their lives for the same faith that you hold. And that should produce action and not just sympathy. Your training is an act of solidarity. When you develop yourself to the point where you can go and go effectively, you are answering a call that most men in comfortable nations are ignoring. Look up one persecuted nation's church using resources like Open Doors or Voice of the Martyrs and get specific. A name, a community. Let it land real. Let it be real to you. Add one field relevant skill this week. A loaded carry, basic first aid review, a stress drill. Make your training mirror deployment demands. Pray for one specific persecuted community, by name, every day this week. Let it cost you something in time and attention. That's where solidarity begins. Your training has a global address. The work you do connects to men and women in dangerous places who need the global church to be strong and capable. So be that. This is Martial Matters.
Understand that at the moment you take a hold of the truth of it, you become an immovable juggernaut in the thick of it.